Alright, let's review 1977's Star Wars using what I view as the three most important filmmaking criteria. Criteria number one is story. And while a lot of people talk about how Star Wars is the archetypal hero's journey, they don't talk about the fact that it's the perfect hero's journey. You can see it in the way that Luke goes from being a timid, powerless young man to a hero. This movie also has no fat. Every scene flows pretty much perfectly from one scene to the next. Lastly, you can definitely make the argument that Star Wars has the deepest lore out of any movie not based on a book, and that definitely helps the story. Criteria number two is the characters. My first point is that you just believe them. You believe Luke's timidness, Obi-Wan's wisdom, and Vader's power. This movie also has wonderful and iconic dialogue that makes each character seem alive. And lastly, despite the fact that these characters are all archetypes, they're not boring. The last criteria is cinematography, and my first point is that this movie is filmed like an epic despite its simple story. Next, the contrast in color in each scene helps keep the frame alive. Lastly, George Lucas knew when to keep the camera moving and when to keep it still.